now.
Seconds until we're live here.
No.
Oh, we're live right now.
It's live already.
All right, guys, we're going to be starting in just under 2 minutes here.
We are live. I am currently watching us. We're good.
Sweet.
Awesome. Starting in just under 2 minutes here.
We are live. I am currently watching.
Yeah, you can hear it on your phone.
Yeah.
We're going to be starting exactly at 9:30. So for those of you that are watching, thanks for getting on early. We appreciate it. We'll be starting here any minute.
You will not be disappointed.
Not necessary, guys.
So what do we get?
Are you not entertained? What?
We should do Coach Wolf.
All right. You know, one thing I do like about having a dynasty leagues, I've done one of those, is you can trade future draft picks.
I had the option to make that available on this, but decided not to.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
All right,
Alrighty.
everybody. Welcome back to Soul of the Skull. Today is our first ever Soul of the Skull fantasy football draft. As you can see, we have two new faces here under commissioner. On the left is Tyson Zahar, and on the right is Noah Stahlberger. They're going to be announcing the draft today. So why don't we just get right into it? The draft has started. Nerdine is on the clock.
All right, Tyson. What do you think Nardine is going to go with in this pick?
Personally, I would pick Jefferson just because of how of an outstanding season he had last year.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't really make sense for him not to pick him.
Yeah.
Jamar Chase, if he's looking for a wide receiver, would be a great second option.
But yeah. I don't know.
Jefferson would be ideal, though.
Justin Jefferson is probably the best receiver in the league.
Probably,
right
I
now.
think he is.
So
Most yards last year, he's going to be an asset to anybody's team.
he is ranked number one on the
Number one overall.
list on the draft.
25 seconds left here.
Looks like Nerdine might not be on the
He might be
draft here, so he might be auto drafting.
Yeah, but does it kick him to auto draft after like one or two missed picks?
It should.
Okay.
9 seconds here.
What looks like
This.
5.
Evan's
4,
here, Tyler's here, Logan's here. Looks like everyone's here except for Claus.
With the first pick of the 2023 Soul of the Skull draft, Nardine picks Justin Jefferson from the Minnesota Vikings.
What a pick.
Yeah. I mean, we kind of saw it coming.
Yeah, I don't think any of
And
us are
the second
surprised by that one.
pick is also in, by the way. Evan Atchison has selected Christian McCaffrey from the San Francisco 49ers. And now Bean, a.k.a. Logan Jacobson, has selected Travis Kelce from the Kansas City Chiefs.
Ooh.
That was
So this is going quick, boys.
Looks like Hibison selected Jamar Chase.
From the Bengals.
Yep.
From the Bengals. All right.
And
Liam selected Cooper Kupp from the Los Angeles Rams.
that's a good pick right there.
Sam selects Tyreek Hill from the Dolphins.
Honestly, that's not a bad pick. He is probably their number one wide receiver this year. I would not doubt that he's going to have a promising season.
Let's see what Joel decides to do here. Is he going to go with the highest player on the board, Austin Eckler, or will he go lower?
Looks like he chooses Austin Eckler from the Rams.
From the Chargers.
I saw LA, so I said the Rams. I can't screw up like that.
Happens to the best of us.
On the clock. Noah chooses Bijan Robinson the new
That's a
Atlanta.
solid pick. Solid pick.
Yeah. Tony is on the clock.
Tony's draft name is a pretty strong name. Hopefully he does do good, because if he loses, that would just not even be cool.
He chooses Derrick Henry from the Tennessee Titans.
Personally, would have taken Devontae Adams over Derrick Henry, but
Yeah, I'm not sure how Derrick Henry's season is going to go this year. He'll probably be all right, but
Devontae Adams
Yeah.
is questionable, though, as of the
Yeah.
moment. But
let's see what Big Lou here decides to pick.
No, I'm taking Adams.
Devontae Adams.
Running backs are just kind of becoming the obsolete, like, they're not very important to a team very more. They get more passing yards than receivers, so receivers are going to get far more points.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And Big Lou also has another pick, which he chooses Stephon Diggs.
That is a good pick right there.
that was actually Matt, not Big Lou.
No.
Oh.
Please don't let the other
Oh.
screw
And
up.
now Mr. Kloss here is he was unable to get into his fantasy football, so there's been some complications on our side for that. So he'll be auto drafting his first two picks, actually all of them, but the first two are going to run out for about 3 minutes of the time.
So it looks like he will probably end up selecting Saquon Barkley then.
It'll be Saquon Barkley and Tony Pollard as his first two picks.
Well, let's see if some. Yeah. Sure.
Because he can't get in.
Right.
Are not too bad picks, but
I'm not sure if I would. I feel like I would honestly go maybe CD
Yeah.
before I take Pollard.
I think so too, because you want that good receiver in there, because you never know
Right.
what he's going to get, and he picks back to back, but then doesn't pick for another 10 picks or whatever, 11 picks.
Exactly.
And Tony
So-
Pollard actually had a decent season last year. He had over 1,000 rushing yards somehow. I don't understand how that happened, but I guess he was splitting time 50-50 with Ezekiel
Yeah.
Elliott.
You're like.
And he even
halfway
had
through the
100-yard receiving game, which was unfortunately against the Vikings.
Of course it was.
Shocking. But
Not at all shocking.
so Sam has been switched to auto pick. Now it's
Right.
time for Matt to make his pick.
Matt, CD Lamb is the highest ranked. He chooses AJ Brown from the what's their name? Not
Eagles.
The Eagles. Thank you, Sam.
Oh, what do I go here?
Big Lou is
Big Lou.
Big Lou.
CD Lamb is the highest ranked player available.
But you got to consider Garrett Wilson because of his new quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
That is true.
Yeah.
He's
Always
not-
into consideration. Garrett Wilson had 1,100 receiving yards last season. Only had 4 touchdowns, though. So we'll see how his season goes this year.
And who else?
Hear me
was
out
the
here.
Target.
Josh Jacobs of the Raiders. Here.
Oh, boy, Big Lou.
What? I mean, he's down there a little bit, but he was a solid running back last year. He went off for a few games, so.
That's true, and he'll be having a much heavier workload with Jimmy Garoppolo as the quarterback.
Yeah.
So, and I feel like knowing Jimmy G, he'll probably like to throw the ball a little bit.
He's not going to be able to very well, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I gotta go with my receivers here and take CD Lamb here for receivers are gonna probably average more points than these running backs here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Tony is on the clock. He chose Derrick Henry as his last pick. So he already has one running back.
Let's
Garrett
see
Wilson is the highest available rank.
We'll see if he selects a wide receiver or another running back.
No quarterback has been taken yet. I mean, I know.
Too low in the draft. Looks like he will select Nick Chubb, running back, Cleveland. That is not a bad pick.
Yeah.
No, and now with the departure of Kareem Hunt and I don't remember what their third string running back's name was, but he's gone too. So now Nick Chubb's going to be getting a much heavier workload. So we'll see how that pans out for Tony.
Noah is on the clock. The last pick he chose Bijan Robinson, and with one running back so far.
Looks like he was like Garrett Wilson, wide receiver for the Jets. Somebody had to take him. Looks like Joel.
Joel's on the clock.
Last time
He chooses Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Not a bad pick.
I've just drafted Tyreek Hill as my wide receiver. Now my options are to take either the top-rated wide receiver Jalen Waddle or to go with a running back, either Josh Jacobs or Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor's in a bit of a debacle right now with the Colts. He's demanding a trade. They won't trade him. So I'm actually going to go with Josh Jacobs here.
That is probably the smartest pick if you're looking for a back right now.
Yeah, you got a solid pick. Last year he was good, and I feel like he will be good again this year too. And I think the Raiders will use him a lot there.
Yep. So it looks like Liam is on the clock. Last time he picked Cooper Kupp. This time he will choose Jonathan Taylor, running back for Indiana.
Best running back in the league. That'll boy Liam.
I don't know about best running back in the league. His coach literally chose a whale over him, but
Colts fans, am I right?
Oh, did Tyler pick Jalen Waddle?
yes, sir, he did.
Yep, because he already has Jamar. 2 wide receivers, pretty strong wide receivers so far. He'll probably want to look for a running back next round.
Logan is on the clock. Last round, he took the tight end Travis Kelce.
We'll see who he decides to take this time.
Wonder if he reaches for a quarterback here like Mahomes, Allen, or Hurts.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that in
one
the
of those
second
good
round.
ones. Especially if he has Kelsey. Mahomes might be a pretty good pair with that.
Here's the thing, though. Most quarterbacks are going to be able to put up over 300 points. If a quarterback's able to put up 300 points or more in a season, they're worth taking at any point in the draft. So let's see here. For quarterback rankings,
Looks like
the first one,
Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones. The first quarterback is that's not projected 300 plus points is Justin Herbert, and he's ranked 65th on all positions. So
my bad.
We'll see where this goes, though.
Evan Atchison is on the clock. Last round, he chose the running back Christian McCaffrey. DK Metcalf is the highest ranked available. He is a wide receiver.
Patrick Mahomes will probably go within the next 5 picks here.
Oh, for sure.
Probably sooner than that. And then you have the rest of those quarterbacks that are still all there, like Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts.
Nardine might get screwed over here by the auto draft here.
Yeah, because he might not be able to get a star QB.
Well, yeah, he's got Jefferson and who?
But if he got Metcalf and Higgins,
and he's going to get 2 more receivers
and Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
Those are some solid receivers there.
Yeah, he's got the good receivers there, but he is going to have not much else.
He has 3 very, very solid receivers.
Let's see who Evan decides to pick now.
Who did Evan pick before?
I feel like Evan's going to take a quarterback here, probably Mahomes or Allen.
It would make sense.
I don't think he will. Who did Evan take last?
I didn't see what Higgins.
You get it?
Higgins?
Yeah.
All right. I see him taking either another running back or another receiver. I would think it wouldn't be Chris Olave. It might be. Now, actually, because Derek Carr is now there, he might take Chris Olave. If not, I think he's going to take Mahomes.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I feel like I can see him taking Patrick Mahomes here. That would be a very solid pick.
That seems like an Evan thing to do, though, is taking Mahomes.
Yeah.
Taking a quarterback in the 3rd round, that's a big risk because you could get a better position player that'll score you more points than maybe another. Quarterbacks, you can kind of wait until round 5 or 6 to start picking a quarterback.
Yeah. But Patrick Mahomes is he picks from Logan picks Mahomes.
Logan picks Mahomes. We cannot pronounce the Evan picks, so.
Evan picked. Who did Evan pick?
Yeah, I'm not even going to attempt that.
Yeah, no.
Oh, Ramondre Stevenson.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's how you say it, I guess.
On the clock, we have Tyler Hivison here. Quarterback might not be a bad option for him, but he will take Breece Hall, running back for the Jets.
a bad pick.
You know, lots of quarterbacks staying on the board here right now. You know, if Liam, myself, or the people after us actually chose a quarterback, I wouldn't be very surprised.
Now we have Liam on the clock.
Now you got to wonder what he's going to pick here. Is he going to pick Chris Olave, or is he going to
Looks
go
like
for...
he picks Travis Etienne Jr., Jacksonville. Let's see.
So I'm putting a bit of a pickle here right now because I could easily take a quarterback. I could easily take Chris Olave. I could easily take a running back here.
It's really
my
like
running back room. It's Josh Jacobs and Tyreek Hill so far for my players. I think I'm going to avoid a quarterback here, and I'm actually going to go with Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon is actually a pretty solid pick.
Yeah, that's a good choice there.
Yeah. You know, one thing that I do want to point out, a player coming up here soon, Deebo Samuel, is not ranked very high. Last year, he was ranked actually as wide receiver 37. Only mustered 630 receiving yards and 2 receiving touchdowns, and actually only had 2 games the whole year where he broke 20 points. So Deebo Samuel, he might be someone to stay away from here.
Yeah, you got that.
Jalen Hurts.
So now Noah is on the clock here. We'll see if he decides to go with Chris Olave or if he decides to take Josh Allen.
Still surprised to know he's Josh Allen because he is a top-level quarterback.
You know, Joel has incredible intuition when it comes to players. I think that he didn't take Josh Allen for a reason. I think it's for the curse of the Madden cover.
You know, I would have to tend to agree with him there. I've been thinking about, there's Josh Allen Slater. Do I pick him here? But, yeah, with that, and I like the conflict with him and Diggs now too. Do you wonder, is he going to be performing at a top level here, or is he going to be kind of a bust this year?
Right, you never know.
There is a sleeper coming up, though. It looks like Noah timed out. So Noah will take Chris Olave.
Chris Olave, wide receiver for the Saints. And Tony took Josh Allen.
Yep, that's not surprising at all.
Nope.
So a little bit of a sleeper here coming up is tight end Mark Andrews.
Yeah, nobody's really looked his direction, I feel like, yet.
I am debating on snagging him here. I am seriously debating it because if I wait till my next pick at pick 39, he may be snagged by someone else here.
Exactly, and why wait to get a top-level tight end?
Do I get that top-level tight end here, or do I look a different way?
Looks like he is averaging 205 fantasy points this season. Probably end up getting more. So
I got a plan. I'm going to take Najee Harris here. And then I can hope Andrews is still here.
Yep.
More than likely not, but we can hope.
That was Big Lou's first running back of the draft.
Indeed.
So I would say that's a smart pick without drafting.
Yeah, hopefully in your case, Mark Andrews will still be around.
Let's see here. Am I going to get Mark Andrews here?
Klaus picks Keenan Allen.
He did.
And Mark Andrews is gone.
Matt has taken Mark Andrews there. That was a smart pick by him. Let's see what Big Lou decides to do here. Will he go wide receiver? Will he go quarterback? Or will he go running back?
I'm not going to go any of those. I'm going TJ Hawkinson. I'm reaching for him.
Oh, boy, Big Lou.
Oh, wow. All right.
You know, I have a feeling that with what the Vikings are going to do with having Jordan Addison, Justin Jefferson, I feel like they're going to utilize TJ Hawkinson a lot like they did the second half, and I feel like he will go for a lot this year.
Especially when they get within goal range.
Yep.
Big asset there.
I feel like he may be a short yardage touchdown, like kind of more of a Thielen guy that we used him for short yardage touchdowns. I have a feeling they might use him kind of like that.
Right.
Tony picked Amari Cooper.
Solid pick. Very solid pick.
Yeah, not a bad pick there.
From Cleveland. Deshaun Watson will be his quarterback now.
Looks like
Joel is on the clock right now.
Yep. We'll see you.
Joel takes Damian Pierce from
Houston, running back.
So my open positions right now are quarterback, wide receiver, and tight end. Top quarterback is Lamar Jackson, but I'm going to stay away from him. He always makes me nervous, you know. His receivers are a little bit better this year, but
Burrow
he gets injured a lot.
Bad pick.
I could go with Burrow. I could take Christian Watson. Could take Calvin Ridley. I think that I'm actually going to go with Joe Burrow here.
I think
that is a good pick there for you. He's a solid quarterback, and I feel like he's always in that playoff contention there with the Bengals there.
And he's also always an MVP talk since he's started in the league. So MVP season is possible.
Liam picked Lamar Jackson. So now the next pick, Tyler.
Tyler's on the clock right now. Yep.
Who did you pick last year?
Breece Hall.
Breece Hall. So he only has one running back right now. So it wouldn't be a bad pick to go for Christian Watson. But he already has two receivers, so you never know here.
He could go with Rashad White. He could go with Alvin Kamara, who is
Miles
currently
Sanders
suspended.
is always there too.
What is Kamara suspended for?
I think gambling. 3-game suspension and following a down season in which he ranked a career worst. Yeah, it doesn't say what he's suspended for, but I would assume gambling. Sounds like the NFL's really been cracking down on that recently.
And Tyler will pick
Logan picked Christian Watson.
Oh, yeah, Logan. We missed Tyler's pick there. Crap.
A couple auto picks go by.
Yeah.
Top player currently is DeAndre Hopkins. Ooh, Evan will most likely take DeAndre Hopkins here. DeAndre is going to have a really good season with Tennessee. He's going to be able to take some of the pressure off Derrick Henry. Yeah, he's going to be a big, deep threat for them.
Mm-hmm.
Alvin Kamara suspended 3 games for a misdemeanor charge streaming from a 2022 nightclub fight.
Oh, good. He assaulted someone. That's good.
Nice.
What are you guys' thoughts on Nardine's pick of Miles Sanders?
You know, Miles Sanders, he'll have an okay year this year, I think. He's with Carolina. You know, they'll be a different team this year, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Nardine's team is looking fairly solid right now.
Looks like Evan will take DJ Moore.
Logan
takes D-Hop. Tyler now on the clock.
Chris Godwin could be a good pick here. Deontay Johnson, Mike Evans. All could be solid picks here.
All good.
It looks like all wide receivers.
Yeah, who's Tampa Bay's quarterback now?
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, so Mike Evans is probably not a great pick.
No, I would actually pick Chris Godwin over Mike Evans this year.
Yeah.
Mike Evans and Tom Brady had that thing, but now I'm not sure how that's going to work out this year.
Well, teams are going to be double and tripling Mike Evans, which will leave Godwin open a lot. So I see Godwin having a really good season.
Yeah, but if they start doing good, they might take more of the pressure off of Evans and towards Godwin there. So it could be game to game which one's getting more.
Mm-hmm.
With only 20 seconds remaining, we'll see if Tyler gets his pick in here, unless he auto drafts. Looks like he will take Alexander Madison.
Oh, wow.
It's an interesting pick there, especially with James Conner and Kenneth Walker still on the board.
You know, I was looking at snagging I was even thinking about snagging him either this or next pick. 'Cause it's right around there, but wow, that's a bit of a reach.
It's very much so a reach.
But it really could be a pretty good reach. Depends
And
on
so right now, I have two open positions left. I have my wide receiver and I have my tight end. Liam Russell is up right now, and I'm right after him. So there's probably 6 wide receivers in front of a tight end. Tight end is Darren Waller, and he's the last one in that class of semi-elite to elite tight ends. So if Liam does not pick Darren Waller, that's who I'm picking, and there's no question about it because I need a tight end.
Exactly. And that is a solid tight end too.
Yep, because like tight ends are huge, especially if you get one of like the top 4 ones who can consistently score about 10 to 15 points. And whereas the other tight ends are really hit or miss, that can really be the difference between winning and losing a game in this season.
With only about 10 seconds left here, we'll see if he's just auto picking. He will select Chris Godwin. That is a very good pick.
Chris Godwin and Jonathan Taylor, a 5-star running back. He should have a pretty solid team. Sam is on the clock now.
Darren Waller, that is a good pick right there. Sam, I think that your mic is muted.
Sorry about that. My AirPods disconnected for a second. I'm taking Darren Waller because he's going to have a really good season. The Giants receivers are going to struggle really hard this year. So, having a good target for Daniel Jones is going to help take some pressure off Saquon Barkley, and I think that target is going to be Darren Waller.
And Joel will take Terry McLaurin.
From the Washington Commanders.
Scary Terry right there. Tony will take Marquise Brown, wide receiver for Arizona. I'm not sure what I think of that pick. Last season he didn't really have a great season, and D-Hop is definitely the target there.
But now Marquise Brown is going to be the number one target alongside with Rondale Moore. So we'll see if that changes.
Yeah, now that D-Hop's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That might be a good pick here coming up.
Big Lou is on the clock right now.
I'm just trying to figure out what to do here.
$40 seconds remaining for Big Lou here. Let's see what he decides to pick.
I think I'm going to go with Cam Akers here.
That is not a bad pick.
Fill up that second running back slot there for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So for those people that are still seeking tight ends, there's 3 in a row coming up here. George Kittle, Kyle Pitts, and Dallas Goedert. George Kittle, he's had injury troubles these last couple seasons. I'm not sure how healthy he'll be this season, but we will definitely see. And It looks like Team Kloss has auto-drafted Justin Fields as his quarterback. And Matt has taken Deshaun Watson.
Huh. Wow.
Matt's name and Tony's name. Which one's better?
Matt took Deshaun Watson?
Yes, he did. I don't know why, because he could have taken Justin
Why?
Herbert.
Big Lou.
That is a little confusing, but okay.
Michael Pittman could be a key pick too.
That would be a bad pick. I know you
Could
like
be,
it.
but he's coming up in a while.
I know.
Yeah.
He's not one of those top-tier elite receivers.
Mm-mm.
He could pop off this year with the Colts going to be like a 17-0 season.
Definitely could.
Yeah. That would be very helpful for Big Lou.
Who would you say might be helpful for me? I was kind of zoned out.
Michael Pittman.
Michael Pittman.
Just because now that they have Anthony Richardson, that'd be a good QB for him to get targeted here.
Yep.
I'm thinking
About
Anthony
20 seconds.
Richardson definitely has late round potential to be a high level pick.
I think I'm gonna go with James Conner here, just to keep someone who probably can get me consistent amount of points
Yeah,
in
James
that
Conner
flex position there, maybe. So
James
He
Conner
push
or
for
George
some-
Kittle? Oh, James Conner.
Tony, you'll see who he decides to pick here.
So it looks like people are
George
avoiding Mike
Kittle.
Evans like the plague.
Yeah, everyone seems to be avoiding him. I personally don't think I'd pick him right now. Maybe at the end of the draft if I need like a flex position player, but
We'll see what Noah decides to do here. I know who my next pick is, and it's not even a question for me. He's been on my fantasy team since I was a freshman in high school. I've never had a season where I haven't had him, and his name is Tyler Lockett. Solid number 2 wide receiver for the Seahawks. Put up the second most fantasy points in a single game, which I believe was 57.
behind
And the same
what?
season behind Tyreek
it's tradition.
Hill's 61 or 2 or whatever it was.
No, I said Elvin Kamara had it when he scored the 5 touchdowns against the Vikings.
Nope.
Has it really been broken a couple times since then?
It's been broken a couple times. So I'm going with Tyler Lockett here.
that is a good pick.
And that fills
That is
up
a very
all
good
of my
pick.
starting quarterback, running back, receiver, and tight end positions.
Mm-hmm.
Dalvin Cook is still on the board here. I doubt he'll be picked as he's still a free agent.
Yeah, still a free agent here. And if no team picks him up, then why have him on your team anyway? So
And it sounds like there's actually traction coming that could see him being taken by the Jets. So
yeah.
we'll see if he goes against his old rival Aaron Rodgers. But
Right. And I've heard rumors that he almost went to the Dolphins as well, but we'll see what team decides to pick him up here in this season, if a team does.
Interesting. Kirk Cousins is ranked the third best quarterback to pick up right now. Second best quarterback to pick up right now, behind Dak Prescott.
I'd rather pick up Kirk. Dak throws too many interceptions.
I would too.
Yeah.
And let's be real, Dak might get hurt again this season.
Yeah,
So,
hurt.
It's very, very true.
Why are the Cowboys so overhyped by everyone?
oh, I know.
America's team.
Yeah, whatever.
People love the Cowboys.
America's losing team. Evan Atchison is on the clock right now.
1 minute remaining for his time to pick. What?
Not really sure which direction Evan's going to go here. He could go with wide receiver Drake London or Christian Kirk, possibly Brandon Ayuk.
There.
And if Evan does not have a tight end yet, and he picks up
Looks like he
Kyle
will.
Pitts.
Nardine takes Drake London. Atchison is back on the clock. Really, there's no star players to select here.
Brandon
George
Ayuk,
Pickens.
Christian Kirk. Michael Pittman is still on the clock right now. George Pickens, a wide receiver for Pittsburgh, he did pretty well last year.
George Pickens is going to have an incredible year this year. I'm going to tell you that right now.
I've seen
He's
him in,
already
training
burning,
stuff, and he's-
Joey Porter. He mossed him one-handed earlier in training camp. George Pickens is going to have a phenomenal season.
Logan
And
takes DeAndre Swift. He'll be on the clock.
If Tyler and Liam don't take Pickens, that's probably who I'll end up taking.
Yep. Let's see who he decides to pick up here.
Atchison took Delvin Cook. Man,
Ooh, interesting.
I was looking at
Interesting.
taking him here
Looks like
because
Henderson
he's a
takes,
solid running back,
Kirk.
and more than likely the team that is going to pick him up is in need of that running back position to be filled in their team. So I feel like he will be used a lot in whatever team he ends up on.
Yep. Hibison takes Christian Kirk. Now, Liam will be on the clock here. I'm not exactly sure what direction he might want to go to, but looks like he takes Brandon Ayuk, wide receiver.
So my options here are Michael Pittman or George Pickens, but I already told you I'm taking George Pickens. That man's
Oh,
on.
yeah. That's a great
He's
pick
going
right
off
there.
for over 1,000 yards this season. Mark my words.
You
So
got
Joel
something?
is on the clock now. Let's see what he decides to pick here.
Joel takes Evan Ingram.
Ooh,
Interesting.
pick here.
I'm not sure how much he'll get targeted this season, but you never know.
Personally, I think I would have taken David Njoku, but
Yep. Let's see
I'm
who
not
I
Joel.
know tries picking up here.
See, Noah Drontel needs a tight end.
So he
So
will
let's-
probably take Pat Freiermuth or David Njoku.
Or he's going to
I
probably
would
stick
take-
with this pick and maybe take a backup like receiver like Michael Pittman or yeah,
He could. I wouldn't, but he could.
yeah, because if he doesn't pick a tight end here, he may not get a decent one.
That's very true. So it looks like Noah actually took Isaiah Pacheco, running back from Kansas City. You know,
Huh.
I think that's a really bad pick, in my opinion. And here's why. Isaiah Pacheco had an outstanding year in the last half of the season last year. So don't expect him to have a great year the whole year now.
Yeah,
It looks
I
like
think-
Tony has taken Michael Thomas. Another interesting pick, so to speak.
Yeah, well, Tony seemed to do all these weird, interesting picks here. So it's not completely surprising by him.
So far, Tony has Josh Allen, Derrick Henry, Nick Chubb, Jerry Jeudy.
I think Big Lou.
Of course,
just-
he takes Jerry Jeudy.
I
He's
think
got Marquise Brown, George Kittle, and Michael Thomas.
See, Tony loves his running backs.
And the
No.
Broncos.
Watch out for this.
Yeah, well, that too, which is I don't get why, but I mean, go him.
I think Big Lou just had the best pick of the draft with Michael Pittman Jr.
I was going to pick him the pick before, which was 16 picks before I just snagged him here.
If the viewers can't tell, Noah is very obviously a Colts fan. I don't know why you'd want to cheer for that poverty franchise, but
It's too far, Sam.
it's never too far.
The Colts are going to be the best team in the league this year, and they're going to win the Super Bowl. Mark my words.
I'm going to quote you on this, and then when they don't,
When they
I'm
don't,
gonna
you will
replay
throw
this.
$5.
No, I don't want to put money on this. I'm too young to gamble. Yeah. How, sorry.
Gamble.
That's what I said. Did I not say gamble the first time? Yeah, I said gamble. I'm too young for that.
Who's on the clock right now?
Looks like it is.
Matt,
Yep.
Oh, that's Matt.
Can I just say another fantasy name?
No.
Oh, that'd be bad. Matt is on the clock.
Sam has left. Not left the live stream, but there.
I'm back. I just had to grab some water.
He's
Yeah.
back.
Back again.
Sam's back.
Tell a friend.
I guess he's
All right. Who do you guys think I'm going to take?
Well, Big Lou, what's your position of your biggest need?
I'll tell you what, I'm taking Cousins.
Oh, boy, Big Lou. Not a move I would have made.
Richardson over.
No, but it's the move I made.
There's quarterbacks that are going to be lower in the draft that'll have higher value. I'll just say that.
Like Anthony.
Really, you think so?
I think so. I really, really, really think so. Let's see where Joel decides to pick here. You know, sneaking up on the board here is at number 98 is Jordan Addison, projected 167 fantasy points this year.
$40 seconds left for Joel here. Can I speak your shit off?
He picks Cortland Sutton from Denver. He is going to be coached under Sean Payton this year. Should be a lot different from last year. Like, pretty much the exact opposite. Or so he says. Broncos country. Let's ride.
More like let's die.
Tony Lue's team, Broncos.
So right now, I'm going to be drafting a touchdown machine, Mr. Quadzilla himself, A.J. Dillon.
Okay.
I see.
Solid pick.
Good pick. Good team and stuff. I'm surprised Anthony Richardson.
Well, here's the thing, Noah. He has not shown up on the board yet. He's actually down at number 123, right under Geno Smith, Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, and Tua Tagovailoa.
Pick right here.
Ooh.
Anthony Richardson's gonna fit in the category of what you said, Sam, between or where one of those higher valued quarterbacks, lower picks. Because
You are right on, Noah. You are right
Yep.
on.
even though he threw an interception on his first drive against the Bills today, he came back
Ooh.
and
Liam
Played
took
well.
Jordan Addison.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I'm not really sure what I think of that.
You know,
I'm not
I
sure
think
I
it
think of
might be a
Jordan
good
Addison,
pick
man.
because I feel like he's going to be valuable to the Vikings there and will get targeted there, especially if Justin Jefferson has a season like he did last year.
yeah. Evan Atchison is on the clock right now.
Nardine took Daniel Jones, quarterback.
You know, another bit of a sleeper down here. There's a couple. Odell Beckham Jr. is coming up here. He's projected just about 700 yards on the season. And Gabe Davis for the Buffalo Bills is coming up. Caught 836 yards and 7 touchdowns last year. So now Evans has picked Jamal Williams, running back for the New Orleans Saints. Big Lou, what are you thinking about that pick?
Sorry, I'm trying to look up stuff. What pick?
Evan just picked Jamal Williams, running back for the New Orleans Saints.
You know, I was kind of looking at that. That's about the top tight end here. And who's the starting running back for the Saints? Is that Alvin Kamara still? Or
It is Alvin Kamara.
Yeah.
See, I feel like
That's
Alvin Kamara's getting into the older years here and may not be more productive. So I do think that is a solid pick for about this time in the draft, especially if he needs that running back as like a backup or something. I feel like it can be pretty good.
For sure.
Yep.
$25 seconds left on the clock for Logan here.
$15 seconds left on the clock for Logan here.
And Logan might have to auto draft here if he does not make a pick. And he will. He'll take Khalil Herbert.
Logan will take Khalil Herbert here.
Mm.
Ooh.
Tyler actually picked who I was hoping to pick, Cole Kmet.
That's a good pick right now here, but yeah. Looks like Liam here will take your Dalton Schultz.
So I've been talking about a lot of sleepers.
Sam here's on the clock right now.
And another sleeper that I think, Chiefs player, Sky Moore, wide receiver.
And here,
And
Sam
he's
takes
gone.
Sky Moore here.
From here, the
That
Chiefs.
here was a good pick.
Joel is on the clock right now.
Right?
Yeah.
And here, Noah takes here Jacoby Myers.
Not bad at all.
Tony on the clock here. About 1 minute here left on the your clock.
Come on, don't pick the guy I want, please.
Who is it that you want, Big Lou?
I will tell you when it is my pick here.
Is it Odell Beckham Jr.?
Oh, God, no.
Oh,
I don't know.
well then it's Gabe
might
Davis.
want him here.
We'll see. I don't want the person before
35
to
seconds
steal my
on the
pick
clock
if they're
here.
listening to the podcast here.
That's fair. Because I believe Logan and Matt are both.
Oh, you
listening.
son of a gun. Of course he did.
And Tony
Zay
here takes
Flowers.
your
dang
Zay
it.
Flowers here.
Oh, I
who
was
you
gonna
wanted?
take him because they got they got Mark
That is
Andrews and
sucks.
Odell there. They're probably gonna double Odell or Andrews there, so Zay Flowers is probably gonna be pretty dang good all year.
Yeah, here that makes sense.
Oh, bummer.
Well, Big Lou, on to the next one. Who's your pick?
I don't know, to be honest.
Might be a bit of a
Will you
stumble
pick
here.
Quentin Johnston, the new wide receiver for the Chargers? Looks like he's got incredible hands. Plus, he's got really, really good field awareness.
45 seconds left on the clock.
I know.
Yeah,
I
40
was
seconds
thinking
here.
of him just because they're rookies, giving them a chance here. But I also could kind of use a backup running back here. Oh, I guess we got quite a few spots left, and I got a pick here coming up
25
too.
seconds left here.
So I think I will take a chance with Quentin Johnson here. I was just pulling up their roster here just to see what they got for other receivers. And the Chargers do have other decent receivers here. So it may be that they're not gonna
Looks like Klaus takes Rondale Moore here.
geez, I gotta pay attention. I'll put next pick.
Yep. Here. What is so funny, Noah? You good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Here.
What happened to Clyde Edwards-Helaire?
No one cares about him anymore.
Well, no, he was like a starter like last year, and then now I'm looking at it, he's running back number 3 on the Chiefs depth chart.
Yeah, he fell off pretty hard. I believe it goes Isaiah Pacheco, Jerick McKinnon, and then Clyde Edwards-Helaire, correct?
Yep.
Correct. Here.
Yeah,
So,
the thing with
looks
Jerick
like,
McKinnon is
here,
that he had less than 300 rushing yards last season, but in the last, let's see, 6 games, he caught 8 touchdowns. Caught 8 receiving touchdowns in the last 6 games. He had 100-yard receiving game. That week he had 32.4 points, and the next week he had 34.2 against Houston.
I'm actually going to take him here, and the starting running back, Isaiah, is also questionable too with a
That
hand
doesn't matter in
shoulder.
the preseason.
I mean, yes, it is, and it could easily heal up by then. But if he's not 100%, they may get more of Jerick McKinnon in there as a rotator, he can easily earn that one spot and probably get more.
That's true.
So
you're taking Jerick McKinnon here?
Yep, I took him.
Gotcha. You stole my pick, Big Lou. What the heck?
Good.
I shouldn't have been talking about him.
Yeah. Well, you got a solid team though.
I'm surprised that Gabe Davis hasn't come off the board yet.
Yeah.
If he's still available by the time I'm up to pick, I'm taking him.
See, I was kind of thinking about him, but I am in need of more of a good backup running back than I am a wide receiver right now.
So we'll see what Noah picks here.
Oh, I guess I got James Conner as a flex already, so I didn't really need a running back, but
Yeah, currently my backup running back is A.J. Dillon, and my backup wide receiver is Sky Moore. So I need some more quality players.
see,
And
yeah,
Noah auto picks Gabe Davis.
not bad. See, I got Quentin Johnson and Jerick McKinnon as my backups right now. So, which I think are pretty solid backups for what I got.
All right, let's see here. So I got the option. I'm going to go wide receiver here. I have DJ Chark, Darnell Mooney, Elijah Moore.
You could reach Adam Thielen there.
And, I'm actually not going to go wide receiver here.
New member of the Carolina.
I'm going to go quarterback. I'm taking Anthony Richardson.
For a second there, Sam, I thought you were going to go Russell Wilson.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what you're going to do here.
But, yeah.
I'm taking Anthony Richardson because Anthony Richardson has legit QB5 or higher potential.
Yeah, here,
I'm telling you right now.
I think
Anthony Richardson is the best athlete in the NFL.
I might just
There's
have to
no doubt about it.
For saying the Colts New Jerseys are ugly.
They are ugly, but Anthony Richardson's a good player.
Okay.
I would have to agree.
We're about even right now. Tyler is on the clock right now.
Is there 17 or 18 rounds? 18 rounds?
16.
16?
16.
All right.
Each team
Round
gets 16
11.
players. Currently in round 10 still.
Oh, that's my next pick is in round 11.
Ibbison takes KJ.
I'm an idiot.
Wow, Tyler Hibbison takes KJ Osborne. That's an interesting pick because I didn't even see him on the screen here.
See, he was down a bit. He was I was kind of scrolling down to see what's there, and he was down at 180.
That's impressive to me that he took KJ Osborne, seeing as there's wide receivers like DJ Chark and Darnell Mooney still available.
Yeah. And even Adam Thielen there too, which is probably going to be one of Cardinals' star receivers.
Cardinals?
Or not Cardinals, Panthers. What am I thinking? It's late.
It is, but it's 10:20 right now.
And how many rounds are there?
16. So we got 6 rounds left.
5 rounds, I mean.
6 rounds left,
6
including the one we're in.
Oh, no.
It's okay, nice for you, Tess. Evan Atchison is on the clock right now. DJ Chark is the highest available. He's ranked 116 throughout the whole entire draft. He has 45 seconds left on. He chooses Adam Thielen.
Wow.
Evan
Adam Thielen over DJ Chark. That's a bold move because DJ Chark is the wide receiver 1 and Adam Thielen's the wide receiver 2.
Exactly, yeah.
Who's the Panthers quarterback?
Bryce Young.
Yep.
Oh, Bryce Young, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot they drafted him.
Yep.
See, Thielen can really be that hit or miss guy this year, I think, for them. I know I think highly of him because he's a good Vikings player, but it really could be hit or miss with them this season.
Yeah.
You know, another sleeper down here that I'm not going to take, but I could, is Kadarius Toney, who had an excellent offseason, or postseason, I should say. Scored a touchdown in the Super Bowl, scored a couple touchdowns in the playoffs. I mean, Kadarius Toney, he's a good athlete. I could see him going pretty quickly here.
Hibison took Tyler Higbee. We'll see what Liam takes. Liam takes Jared Goff, quarterback, Detroit.
And so now here is where I'm going to take DJ Chark.
Yep, that's a good
Yeah.
pick. Not really any good quarterbacks left, so I'm not really sure why he took Jared Goff. But if he needs a QB, why not? You know.
Smart choice that Sam took Anthony Richardson before he could.
I didn't want Anthony Richardson to be gone, which he actually would have been at this point. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody would have snatched him up.
I think another sleeper rookie is actually Dalton Kincaid for the Buffalo Bills, who the Bills have said is an excellent pass target. So keep an eye out for him.
I also wouldn't be surprised if some more defense and special teams are starting to get drafted.
Yeah, I haven't seen a defense go yet.
You know,
Dalton Kincaid has been drafted.
Dalton Kincaid, who drafted him?
Matt, isn't that Kirk but chubby? Is that Matt or who's that?
That's Joel.
That's Joel.
That's Joel. I think he's auto picking right now.
Is Joel auto picking?
Yeah, I thought I saw he left the draft.
That can't
here.
be right because
no,
Dalton
he's
Kincaid
back
is
in.
way towards the bottom.
Blues on the clock right now.
Yeah. See, you know, I'm thinking here possibly like a Tyler Boyd here, but I don't know how much you get targeted with T. Higgins and Jamar Chase.
Yeah,
Tyler Boyd always has a decent season, though. He would not be a bad pick if that's who you were to pick.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Sure. You know, I think I'm just gonna go with Tyler Boyd here as he should be a decent backup.
That's.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, he might get more receptions then.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Tyler Boyd, solid pick. But yeah, you just got to do that to fix it.
And Team Kloss has drafted the first defense with the 49ers defense.
That is a good defense to pick here.
Solid defense.
One of the better defenses. Actually, I don't think that's going to be the best defense this year. I think it's going to be the Eagles. Eagles defense is going to be phenomenal.
Eagles or the Cowboys with
Trayvon. Micah Parsons.
Trayvon and Micah.
Trayvon Diggs, Micah Parsons, and now they just added Stephon Gilmore as well.
Yep.
They have safety Jaron Kearse. So they're going to have a very, very strong
the thing,
defense.
Though. You never know who's going to fold and who's just going to have like a hot season here. So it's really hard to like know who to pick, especially on the top 4 or 5 defenses because some of them have great assets to your team. Some of them are questionable, and when you pick them, they might not do as well as the other team.
Sam, I want your opinion on taking a backup quarterback right now.
Who are you thinking? Matt Stafford?
Yeah.
Do you have a backup quarterback?
No.
Then you don't have a choice. Let's see who else is even. I mean, do you really want Kenny Pickett or Kyler Murray?
Kyler Murray wouldn't be too bad, but Stafford's probably, yeah.
I guess Bryce Young wouldn't be awful, but I think you picked the right one. Has anyone taken Brock Purdy? No one's taken Purdy.
No.
Relevant.
I have Purdy in one of my leagues.
Let's see here. So I have 2 backup receivers, 1 backup running back. So I'm going to go with Devin Singletary here.
Do you
Yeah, it's not a bad pick.
see Alan Lazard is still out there?
I did.
That might be a decent wide receiver pick, especially now that he's back with Rodgers.
Could be a solid pick. We'll see.
So what?
Liam on the clock here. 40 seconds left. Dang. Everyone heard it. Everybody heard that.
Everybody heard it.
We're doing good on our first day.
Zay Jones. Bean on the clock.
Tyler picked Rashad Bateman from the Baltimore. No, no, that's baseball.
I said the
You
Ravens.
almost said the Baltimore Orioles, didn't you?
He did almost.
Oh, boy, Noah.
That's why he's a Colts fan.
No, I'm just a baseball fan. I don't put my heart and soul into football.
Well, maybe you should.
All I know is that the Colts are the best team out there, so.
I'll tell you, Lucid.
Okay. What was their record last year, Noah?
Like 4-12.
Let's check it. Let's check the stats here.
4-12, I think.
Hey, Noah, didn't they have the biggest blown lead in NFL history last year?
The Vikings.
And who blew their lead, Noah?
I regret coming on the show. Yeah, whatever.
So I'm curious who's picked a defense or special teams yet and who has not.
See, in my thought process here is the last two picks you pick will be defense and kicker.
Yeah, I agree with that.
The Colts finished 4-12-1.
Yeah, that's right. A tie.
It
I think that was
looks like
went to the Super
the
Bowl.
Eagles defense
No, we
has
lost.
been picked.
We lost
so-
by one of the Eagles, who went to the Super Bowl. So
Sam's on the clock. Team Russell picked Elijah Mitchell, running back, San Francisco.
That's a good pick. It's a good pick.
Sam's auto pick would probably be, I'm guessing, a defense or a special team right now. But he will be drafting, so
And I'm gonna go with a bit of a stretch here, and I'm gonna take Chase Claypool.
That's actually a pretty good pick, I think.
Considering the circumstances, possibly.
traded from the Steelers to the Bears last year.
yep.
He likes to celebrate more than he likes to win, though, so that's a bit of an issue.
Yep.
Okay, so I pick here again shortly. So,
Excuse me.
I kind of need a backup tight end. I guess I probably don't need one, but I think I'm going to go with Gerald Everett here just to have a backup.
I do not have a backup tight end. Maybe I should think about getting one. Jelani Woods is the number one tight end right now.
Pick him.
Although the Tyler
Pick him.
Conklin might not be bad with Rodgers.
And Sam Laporta might not be too bad.
Jelani
either.
Woods had 2 touchdowns in one game against the Chiefs.
And he had 3
Won the
touchdowns
Super Bowl
and
that year.
300 receiving yards the whole season.
So
Jelani Woods would actually be a good pick. I'm not just saying that because I'm a biased Colts fan.
I don't like that pick.
Whoa.
Ooh. Huh.
Big Lou, who you picking?
Would it be worth picking up Ezekiel Elliott?
Is he still a free agent?
Yeah.
Then no. If he hasn't been signed to a team yet, it's unlikely it'll be soon.
Yeah, I guess.
Once he gets signed to a team, he'll be a decent pickup. But until then, I wouldn't even touch him.
What about Cordero Patterson?
They have Bijan Robinson now. He's
Yeah.
obsolete.
Cordell Patterson here is like actually a good kick returner though.
Yeah, that might be a not a bad pick here.
That's true, but you only get the points if they score a touchdown, which he did twice last year.
I'm just
However,
gonna go with Gus Edwards here.
that's a better choice. More safe choice, I should say.
Yeah. And last year he had a torn ACL. So this
Yep.
year he is recovered. So hopefully he has a stellar year.
Hopefully. We will see.
We can only
So
hope.
all I need is a defense and a kicker now. Nice. The Falcons are projected 69 points. Or said 69 points in the 2022 season.
Nice.
Thanks, Big Lou. Looking at the Eagles' defense right now, they had 70 sacks last year.
Holy crap, that is many.
I'm sorry. Did you say? Did you say
Holy crap, that is many.
Many.
many? All right, so that's a lot.
Holy crap, that is many.
That's very many.
That's many.
That is many.
Or many, because like mini you could be like smaller, and many you could be like bigger. You know?
So let's see what Joel does here. Kirk but chubby.
He will take Harrison Butker.
And you know, this is an underrated unit that I'm about to pick. The Jets defense. Now, when you think about it, Sauce Gardner, then all of a sudden they have Will McDonald, right? So now they're going to have all sorts of good players. They're going to bump up that number, that 45 sack number, probably up towards 60.
Exactly. Sorry, Noah just wrote something down what he thinks you should get, and I was like, bro. He
What
said-
does he think I should
Said
get?
Titans D.
It's a bad idea, Noah.
Yeah, I don't think that they'll be solid this year.
The Jets defense will be top 5.
Yeah.
The Eagles' defense is ranked lower than most of the defenses.
Lower than the Titans even.
Yep. The Eagles didn't have that many interceptions compared to other teams last year. I would have liked to see them get some more, but
No, this is what I think.
Yeah. I mean, the Saints' defense wouldn't be that bad of a pick either.
Yeah, they would. Honestly, but what other great defenses are left, really?
The Vikings defense is ranked the 5th worst defense right now.
ouch.
Well, we lost a few key people. We lost Jordan
The
Hicks.
Vikings also only put up 71 points last year.
Did
They're
we lose
lucky they're
Jordan Hicks?
projected to put up 64.
You know, Sam, I actually had the Vikings defense in one of my leagues, and on average, it's a Yahoo league. And for whatever reason, how the scoring worked, the Vikings put up a ton of points last year. Like there was a couple weeks they had over 20.
What was it like? The more points they allowed, the more points you scored, or what was it?
No, it was weird. I don't know exactly how it is. I know like it sacks 2 points and whatever, but it was for whatever reason the Vikings had a lot of points last year. For my
Interesting.
family league.
Vikings weren't doing good when they let up 33 points in the first half against the Colts.
Yeah, well, the Colts weren't doing good when they still lost
Not
that
talking
game.
about the
somehow.
second.
Yeah.
Talking about the first half.
We're
They
talking
still
about
lost the game. Who cares about the first half if you lose the
First
game?
Hey,
No one cares about the game if you or the.
no.
Okay, it didn't hurt. My bad. I didn't try to drop that.
All right, Big Lou, should I take Kyler Murray here?
I think solid.
The
The toddler.
The toddler himself.
You should go put on your calendar.
So I'm looking at defense here. I'm looking at either the Eagles or the Chiefs.
Ooh.
Chiefs defense is going to be pretty solid this year.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking here. Because
Not a pretty bad pick though,
they've been a pretty solid team here recently. So,
right? Like, I mean,
or are you just trying to say that to get the Eagles defense, Sam?
I already got my defense.
Oh, what did you take?
Jets.
That'll be pretty good.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the Chiefs. Defenses are kind of, is what it is.
Explain your thoughts.
They're usually not a huge scorer.
I don't know. I think that the Chiefs would honestly be a smarter idea if you're looking for a defense.
I grab the Chiefs.
Yeah. The Eagles, they're good. They're going to be solid, but I don't know. Defending Super Bowl champs, right? So.
Alec Pierce. He's decent.
No, I have to take a kicker right now.
Yeah.
They're all about even. Oh boy. They're literally all just like the same. Screw it, I'll take Greg Joseph.
Greg the leg. Unless he misses.
Greg the leg.
Hooked up.
Nobody misses more extra points.
Oh, I know. That may be a mistake here, but we'll just see how the season
But
goes.
not a lot of people can hit that far one like he can. Except for Justin Tucker.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we have 5 picks left, and then our draft is concluded. It actually didn't take 2 hours like I thought it was going to, so.
No. ESPN grades drafts, don't they? Like gives you a grade for your
sometimes.
draft.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what they all come out to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll see. I think it's kind of like a bot kind of thing that does it.
Oh, 100%.
Ty Hibb got the Eagles defense with the 3rd to last pick. Matches
Solid.
him with the 2nd to last pick. He will take Rashi Rice, and Nuruddin will take Brett Maher.
And the 2023 Soul of the School draft is complete.
So now,
I've
Big
got-
Lou, you and I, let's review our teams, and we'll have these two say who they think is better. All right?
Alrighty,
All
let's do it.
All right, so I'm going to start off. Joe Burrow, Josh Jacobs, Joe Mixon, Tyreek Hill, Tyler Lockett, Darren Waller, George Pickens, Jets defense, Jake Elliott, A.J. Dillon, Sky Moore, Anthony Richardson, DJ Chark, Devin Singletary, Chase Claypool, and Curtis Samuel.
And Sam, why don't you go leave your team up here? Just like your starting lineup here, so then when we listen
Yep.
to Blues, we can compare them. All right, Big Lou.
Yep.
All right. I have Kirk Cousins, Najee Harris, Cam Akers, Devontae Adams, CeeDee Lamb, TJ Hawkinson, James Conner, the Chiefs defense, Greg Joseph, and then my bench is Michael Pittman Jr., Quentin Johnson, Jerick McKinnon, Tyler Boyd, Matthew Stafford, Gerald Everett, and Gus Edwards.
You want to review first?
Yeah.
Or?
All right. So what I think is Big Lou has a stronger starting lineup, but not as strong of a bench. And I think Sam has more of an overall, like, not super strong team, but overall, like, if for players bye weeks or if they end up getting injured. So I think Sam's is better.
So currently,
At,
per ESPN, they do final standing projections on draft day and current projections. So currently, I am projected to be the number 1 team in the league. Big Lou is projected to be number 6 in the league.
I'm not going off that, but personally, I think that I like Sam's team more just because he has like stronger players. Like, for example, kicker. I know you don't get like a lot of points, but that, and I do like Big Lou's D more, the Chiefs. But I think I'm gonna have to take Sam's starting lineup. Big Lou, I like your bench. If some of those players can be great assets, but overall, I think I'm gonna have to take Sam.
You know, it's probably really going to come down to injuries in this thing between us two.
Yeah.
If the full entire fantasy football team can stay healthy, his probably would beat mine in a 1v1 matchup. But it really depends on injuries and, like, if, like, Quentin Johnson goes off, whatever, and just depends on who really goes off this year. It's going to be – we'll see more as the year goes on, but it'll be interesting.
Well, thank you guys for watching. If you did, it's going to be a good season.
All right, this concludes the 2023 Soul of the Skull Fantasy Football Draft. Thank you so much for watching if you stayed with us the whole time. Other than that, I have nothing else to say. As always, Skull Vikings. We'll see you later.
See you guys.